Hi developers, subscribers and friends, I'm Stefan Bertos, and in today's video I would like to show you some hints about the Java memory and leaks which can occur. So I wanted to present something very simple. Of course there are a lot of other memory leaks, but I would like to show you the most frequent one. And guess what? The most frequent one is the heap one. So I prepared some code which should simulate this, and the code is pretty simple. What does it do is, right now it's logging some memory information before. We are doing some bad code, memory intensive code. Then it will, it will log something for us, and we will repeat that second time because we are sure that we have so much memory. So let's try it. And guess what? It should fail on memory. So what does it say? Basically on the beginning, let's show the stuff from beginning. It's showing us that we have free memory of 493 megabytes, total memory of 512, and max memory of 7 GB. How do we know these numbers? You can of course use Java minus some switch to get the current statistics or settings for the one, but usually Java is computing this as a max as a 1/4 of your total memory, which is available to Java. Why? Because and this is different, or this can be different between Java versions and between some patches and so on. So that can change, but right now it's almost close to 1/4 of max. Then basically what we are doing is we are creating this array with big array. So it means that then the total consumed memory is 5 giga. So we still have like 2 officially, and the free, you cannot be 100% sure about these numbers, though those are more or less some approximations, I think, and we are using some libraries to compute that. But then the second time we are creating the array, it is ending on the heap space. So what does it mean? It means that the array is almost 5 giga big, yeah, and it's consuming too much memory. How could we change that? Obviously the best would be not creating the arrays in that way, but if we must, we can play around with the Java parameters, JMX parameters. We can as well play with configuration. You know, there is a lot of parameters. You could watch that. I will not explain. But one which I wanted to show you, and it's also in the README file, is if we play around with Java memory settings, and let's say that we set the 10 GB, what do you think will happen? Let's try again our example to see the difference. You know, originally the max memory was 7, now it's 10. Why? Because I overridden the parameters. And it seems to be that it's still not enough. So let's change it again. Let's add more. Let's add 12. Will this work? Yeah, let's try out. So the first array was created, and the second array was also created. Fine. So we fixed the heap error. Or yes, of course we did that by using more memory, but not always you have this kind of options that you can add more memory. So it's better than to investigate what objects do cause these memory problems. You could use some JVM profiler. There are a lot of tools as well free, and some are bundled with your Java implementation JDKs. So use that. You can use JRocket and so on to basically inspect what objects are causing the memories, or you can add some logging statements like that by using some special utility classes which would help you to calculate the size. This one is just to display a nicely formatted message, but this class layout is there to basically calculate really the instance size. And for that I use a third-party library, so you can also try to use it, and by this you don't need to have a profiler. You could just print out the memory which is used by the object, so you can also try it out. It's a nice alternative. Otherwise, if you run in the cloud, there are also some other options, but this is not a point in this video. So my point is, if you have a JVM memory programs with a heap and so on, you can always play around with the memory using some options like this to increase the memory, or for finding the root cause you could potentially use a profiler or this kind of logging of information, how much is consumed by some particular step. And that's it, guys. Thank you for watching. Hope you liked it. If yes, click on like, click on subscribe, and watch also my other videos on the channel. Thank you and bye.